At siguro kung may matanong ako rito ilang abogado, hindi na ikaw, Sheila, siguro, is there anybody here from the Ombudsman? Wala? Anybody here from the Department of Justice?
Yes, DOJ is here, Majo Yusek-T.
Okay, kahit sino sa inyo, recitation lang ng konti to. Sino gusto mauna? So, ikaw na lang.
Yusek-T,
Your name,
please.
Yusek?
T po.
Okay.
T po, Your Honor.
Basic criminal procedure, criminal law, remedial law. Difference between venue and jurisdiction. In this case, na-file yung case sa Kapas Tarlac. Is that considered the venue? Marami na ikinig. Simple lang. Place where the case is brought.
Your Honor, for criminal cases, venue is jurisdictional as well.
No, that's not my question.
Yes.
Difference between venue and jurisdiction. Venue here is Kapas.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Earlier, a while ago, during his opening statement, Senator Joel Villanueva mentioned something about Republic Act 10660. Yung 10660 speaks of a venue wherein a municipal mayor here is concerned. When once an ombudsman files a case, it has to be outside, even though she was dismissed, outside the judicial region where she holds office. She holds office in Tarlac. That's the 3rd judicial region. And yet, where was the case filed?
It's filed in Kapas Tarlac, Your Honor.
And Kapas Tarlac belongs to
That judicial region, 3rd
the
judicial.
same judicial region. So, in effect, it is a violation of Republic Act 10660. And now, when we come to jurisdiction, it will now refer to the power of the court to try and decide cases. Judge Santiago,
Yes.
you're not yet raising your hand. I will not be grading you. So tama ba yun?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Tama yun. So when the law speaks of that it should be filed in another regional trial court outside the judicial region, when we look at Batas Pambansa 129, ano po ibig sabihin nito? Yung pinakamalapit sa Kapas? Yung ba yan?
Silent po eh. Silent po yung batas kung saan po i-file.
Silent yung 106.
10660, yes. Your
Yes.
Honor.
So it appears, Yusek, you are not reviewing your law. So bibigyan kita ng C. There is a circular issued by the Office of the Court Administrator. There is a circular issued by the Court Administrator wherein it states that all cases related to 10660 should be filed in the nearest RTC of the next judicial region. I'm now referring to Exhibit A, natango na si Judge Santiago, OCA Circular 211-2019. Nakalagay dito, within 3 days from the filing of the case, where the accused or one of the accused is a public official, when the case was filed, she was still a mayor, the case shall be forwarded to the nearest RTC of the nearest judicial region from the judicial region where the official holds office pursuant to Section 2 of Republic Act 10660. May example pa ho dito ang Supreme Court. Ang sabi ng Supreme Court, for instance, where a case filed before Branch 61 of RTC Gumaca, Quezon may be forwarded to Branch 64 of RTC Labo, Camarines Norte. So ibig sabihin, sangayon din po sa interpellation ni Senator Angara kay Senator Pimentel to prevent influence from being exerted. So in this case, Yusek, tama ba na sa Kapas final?
Your Honor, this case, we weren't the ones who investigated this case.
Yes.
This is a case of corruption which is under the Ombudsman.
Tama ba sa Kapas final?
Your Honor, on paper, mukhang may konting salungat. May konting salungat sa batas.
Sa batas.
But mas mabuti siguro marinig natin ng Ombudsman. Baka may paliwanag sila para dito.
The Ombudsman is an option, with all due respect to them, if they're listening. They can withdraw the information and refile it to the proper court. Nakalagay po dito sa OCA Circular, within 3 days from the filing of the case, where the accused or one of the accused is a public official, the case shall be forwarded to the nearest RTC of the nearest judicial region. Kailan po final tong case?
Nung same day na inuwi si Mayor Guo, kung di ko nagkakamali, that was Friday or Thursday last week.
So you're referring to September 4? This September 5?
September 5, Your Honor.
September 5. Kung September 5, ngayon po ay September 9. So, this is a mandatory duty on the part of the RTC. And with all due respect to the RTC of Tarlac, I would endeavor to ask the good chairperson to write also, as soon as possible time, the RTC Judge of Tarlac. Maraming salamat sa tulong nila, Branch 109, pero mukhang mali yung court. So pag mali, sir, yung court, venue is jurisdictional. That was your statement a while ago. Paano po ito? Quashable? Motion to dismiss? Ano pong pwedeng gawin tinuturuan pa natin yung abogado dito ni ano? Ano yung dapat gawin?
Maaari po maging option yun ng akusado, Your Honor. But again, hintayin natin ng ombudsman, baka may paliwanag sila kung bakit doon nila sinala.
Hindi, ang paliwanag nila, wala kasing damages. So tama sila, walang damages sa RTC. But the venue here,
Yes.
as what you mentioned, is jurisdictional because this is a criminal case. So sinukat ko po yan, sir, Madam Chairperson. Sinukat ko po, ang dami kong mapang ginawa kagabi. From Capas, the nearest RTC would be Region 1. And Region 1, ang pinakamalapit po is Urdaneta City, Urdaneta, Pangasinan. Yung po ay sa 1st Judicial Region. But since the name of a Pangasinan mayor was likewise implicated here, baka naman magkaroon din ng influence. So hindi po pwede sa Region 1. So yung pangalawang sinukat ko po, dito yung mga mapa ng mga husgado, yung pangalawang sinukat ko na malapit-lapit is Region 2 sa Santa Fe. Ang layo na po, Nueva Vizcaya. Ang kanya pong Regional Trial Court is 100 to 120 kilometers away from Capas, which is in Bayumbong, Nueva Vizcaya. Ang layo na po nun. And yet, yung custodial facility is sa Camp Crame. Sinukat ko rin po yung pinakamalapit na makakatulong. Tinutulungan na natin lahat dito. Ang pinakamalapit po is Valenzuela City, Metro Manila, which is 95 to 100 kilometers away from Capas. Doon talaga po ito papatak. Valenzuela City, near to Camp Crame. And I think one of our colleagues here is from Valenzuela City. So, tama po ba ako? Yusek?
Maaari po yun. Ang nakalagay po sa
Tama.
batas ay file the same in the proper court, to the proper court.
Proper court. So, this is the quadrille right now. Ngayon po, medyo, may mapa pala dyan, medyo may mali tayo ng napag-filean while we are talking of the arrest, the rights of the accused, the rights likewise of the government. Kung mali po ito napag-filean natin, sino po ngayon, mali po, halimbawa, mali po yung court. Tama po ba yung court kung mali, walang jurisdiction na mag-issue rin ng warrant of arrest?
Walang visa po yun, Your Honor.
Wala, invalid yung warrant of arrest. My God, invalid yung warrant of arrest. So pag titingnan po natin, as we speak, 2:20 p.m., iisa na lang po ang natitirang warrant of arrest na valid. The warrant of arrest coming from the Senate. The Senate of the Philippines. So, sino po ang may karapatan mag-issue ng direktiba kung saan i-detain? Is it the court without jurisdiction or is it the Senate of the Philippines which has acquired jurisdiction? And in fact, the warrant of the Senate was the one used when Ms. Go was arrested in Indonesia. Yusek.
Your Honor, baka maganda makipag-ugnayan ng Senado sa Korte.
Yes.
Kung ma-resolve ang tanong na yan.
We really want to help the court. Gusto namin si Branch 109 ilipat na niya sa Valenzuela, but this is the dilemma. Hindi basta-basta ho ililipat yan sa Valenzuela because Valenzuela is a multisala RTC. Magkakaroon pa ng raffle. Alam ni Judge Santiago yan, siguro ang raffle yan, baka sa Webes na kung ano pa. And yet we're doing this. We're having discussions here. So, legality-wise, may mga konting problema. Para mawala lahat yon, ang Senate pa rin ang may jurisdiction. Tama po ba ako, Yusek? Kami, abogado ka na dyan na nagtuturo sa'yo. Di na yung ibibigay ko sa'yo. Tama?
Before the USEC answers, Majo, I think ASEC Benitez would like to interject. DILG, no, sir?
DLG. Yes.
Yes, Madam
Yes,
Chair.
DILG, please,
Magandang
ASEC.
hapon po.
You are the complainant,
Magandang
ano?
The department.
Yes, go ahead.
Your Honor, please.
You are the assistant counsel of DOJ.
Not yet, Your Honor.
Go ahead. Biro lang.
Your Honor, hindi pa, it's still the
Yusek T.
Ombudsman and the Office of the Special Prosecutor who's handling the case. Wala pa pong delegation sa mga prosecutor namin.
DLG would want to interject.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Sir, again, Your Honor, please, I just would like to express a manifestation that we agree with the position of the Undersecretary from the DOJ, that it is at best we listen to the pronouncement or the explanation of the Office of the Ombudsman. Now, for all legal intents and purposes, I believe that there is a wisdom now behind the referral of the Office of the Ombudsman of the filing of the criminal case before the RTC of Capas Tarlac.
What is the wisdom?
No, this is just an observation, Mr. Chair.
Preserve the
Now,
evidence.
The law is very clear that as far as venue, as the good senator articulated earlier, that venue should be held in the RTC of a judicial region other than where the official holds office.
Other than. Underscore other than.
Yes, other than where the official holds office. Now, maybe this is just an observation, Mr. Chair, that probably, now, a possible way of reconciling some misunderstood portion here is maybe the benchmark here is that the Office of the Ombudsman believes that at the time the information was referred for filing before the RTC of Tarlac is that the good mayor is no longer an incumbent official.
But I just
or
mentioned a
mayor.
while ago that the OCA circular, Office of the Court Administrator, took cognizance of the rationale, the spirit behind the law, and that is to prevent influence, exert influence. Ang tagal nag-mayor nito, talagang ma-influensya pa siya doon, di ba? So
Yes,
when the crime took place, mayor pa siya. Di ba ho? So, siguro immaterial yon, but we leave that to the ombudsman.
Yes.
So, sinabi ko, the ombudsman can withdraw the information,
Yes, Your
file
Honor.
another case. But in the meantime, anong gagawin natin?
Again, just one point,
Yes, go ahead.
Mr. Chair. I do believe that the law made critical mention of the filing of the information as the proper reckoning point of which particular court would acquire exclusive regional jurisdiction and which particular court should be stamped with the proper venue.
Yes, but you should look at the interpellations for purposes of statutory construction.
I agree with that, Mr.
10660, the debate between Senator Angara and Senator Pimentel.
Anyway, Mr. Chair, that is only a point of observation and it is at best
Para
that we leave
mahalaga
the
siguro
ombudsman.
ilipat na kaysa maisahan kayo ng abogado nila, mag-move pa ng mag-quassial pa yung mga yan, na-dismiss pa. Diba? Magtulungan na tayo rito.
We will do that, Mr. Chair.